Hello everyone, this is Revati for Cat Scrappiness, and I'm here to share a fun project with you guys using the products from the latest Pawsome Dogs release by Cat Scrappiness. This is a beautiful set with some really adorable little furry designs. We have stamps, dies, stencils, paper pads, sequins, and lots more. Let's take a look at the products that I'll be using for our card today. I have these 4 by 6 stamp set. The first one here is the Pawsome Dog stamp set, which includes 4 dogs and some beautiful accessories. And the second one is the Pawsome Dog sentiments, which has coordinating sentiments perfect to go with the Pawsome Dog stamp set. I will be using all of these sentiments to create a beautiful card background using some clear heat embossing and well, lots and lots of ink blending. To begin with, I have this white sheet of cardstock where I will be stamping my sentiments. First, I have the dogs are my favorite people sentiment, which will be the main sentiment of my project. I think it's a really cute one. Well, I stamped this in pink ink. You could choose any color of your choice. Since I plan on heat embossing on the entire background, I thought I would seal the pink ink using some embossing powder so that it does not get lost when I ink blend the entire panel. Now that our main sentiment is ready, we can go ahead and arrange all of the other sentiments around this main sentiment. I'm using my stamping tool to hold all of these sentiment strips so that I can stamp and heat emboss all of them at once. Well, let's position all of these first. Once I'm satisfied with the position of all of these sentiments, I stamped them using VersaMark ink and added clear embossing powder to it. And then later, heat fixed the embossing powder. Here's a tip on heat embossing. Well, before you add your VersaMark ink to your stamped images, make sure to use the anti-static powder tool. This will prevent the powder from getting anywhere other than the stamped image. I like to use my reverse tweezers from Cat Scrappiness to hold on to the panel when I am heating up and melting the embossing powder. Now that all of my sentiments are ready, we can go ahead and ink blend the panel. Since I used pink for my sentiment, I will use the same color to blend my background. I have 3 shades of pink here, starting from the darkest shade around the edge of the card panel to the lighter shade as we come to the center. I can wipe off all that ink from the stamped sentiments using a clean rag. Note that I'm using a post-it note on my finger. That's because I don't want any color to be on my finger that would be smudged around the other parts of the card panel. This ensures that my card panel remains as clean as possible without any unwanted inks or prints. Now that our background panel is ready, it's time to add our little fur baby. I have this adorable little pup that I stamped and colored using my alcohol markers. Instead of placing him directly onto the bold colored panel, I thought it would be best to add some kind of grounding to our little pup. For that, I have this piece of vellum that I cut using a circle die. I stuck this panel onto an A2 size white side folding note card and then I stuck the pup on the vellum and popped it up on the card front using some foam tape. I love how bright and vibrant this card turned out. The faded look on the dogs are my favorite people sentiment is really beautiful and gives a pop to our card. I embellished the card front using some confetti sequins and well with this we can call our card done. For the inside of our card and for the envelope, I wanted to bring together the color from the card front, so I used the same pink shade and ink blended along the edges of both the panel and my envelope. Well, here's a look at the finished card. I love how this one turned out. This is definitely something very easy to mass produce and you can have so much fun with different colors and add a lot more sparkle to your card. I hope you had fun watching the video and got inspired. I will leave a link to all the supplies I used in today's video in the description box below. Also check out the Cat Scrappiness website for more fun products from our latest release. Here are a couple of other videos that you might be interested in watching. Until next time, stay safe.